The dreaded squeaky garage door roller. How do we fix it? Let's see, some of these guys have a bracket that'll just support the roller itself, and then the cable that's going up to the pulley is on a completely different one. Some of them, like mine, the cable is attached to the same bracket for the roller, so you can't just disconnect these bolts without, risking damage or injury to yourself, your door, your car, whatever else is in here. So I'm going to show you an easier way to do it. A lot of times what people will do is they'll beat these channels out, they'll flatten them out so that they can just pull the roller out, essentially pull the door down, slide the roller out, put it in, and then you have to beat this back in. I mean, that's all fine and dandy if you like to work 20 times harder than what you need to. So if you look at your garage doors, there's two assemblies for the track, all right? So you have your upper rail, which terminates right here, and then you have your vertical rail, all right? So at the vertical rail, there's a seam right there. So generally it's three anywhere from 2 to 5 bolts that are holding it in. Most of the time you don't even have to use a flathead, but you just need a flathead and a socket. And then I'm going to go ahead and disconnect mine and show you how to do it. But before we do that, let me just disconnect the actual garage door. So let me just pull that. Now we can manually move the door. We're not at risk for someone else in the house to close the door or open the door while we're working on it. So what I want you to do is pull the roller down. Mine doesn't squeak till it gets to the bottom, by the way. But pull the roller down just to where it's beneath the track. And what we're going to do is we're going to mark right here. So we're going to put a vice grip right on that roller. Alright, so we got our vice grip on that roller. And what that does is it just lets us make sure that this isn't going to slide down on us when we disconnect our vertical rail. That in the event of anything, that this piece isn't going to jump out. The garage door won't go any lower than that. That's blocking the channel. The roller won't slide past it. If you really wanted to, you should put one on the other side. But I've done this so many times, I'm not going to do that. So give me 1 second. We'll just disconnect our rail here, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so here's where we have to disconnect. If you look at the back side of this, this bolt right here is connecting this assembly. There's only one connecting it to the bracket here, which this one's actually loose already, so we need to tighten that anyways. And then there's one more down here, so we'll get all 3 of those disconnected. We'll get the track pulled off and really show you how quick this will be. Alright, we're back. As you can see, we got our rail disconnected. Just set it off to the side. You can clean it if you want. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. But we just, as you can see, but remember why we did this, is a lot of guys, they'll do it with the garage door down. They'll beat this rail out at the bottom so they can pull the roller out, flex the door, kind of like how this will flex this way. They'll flex the door, pull it out. Then you got to fold it back in, stick something in there, a socket or something to form the metal back onto. But we don't want to do all that. That's working 10 times harder than we need to. So once you got that vertical rail disconnected, just pull your old roller off, set it down. Either have your new one pretty close by, or you can walk away from it. I'm just trying to do this with one hand, but put your new roller back in. So then we'll come up here, we'll pop off our vice grips, and then we're just gonna roll this back up, and we're gonna make sure that we stick this, just push the roller all the way in there, and we'll just push this guy back in the channel. We're done. Alright, all we got to do now is put 3 bolts back on our vertical assembly, our vertical rail, and we're good to go. Another thing to keep in mind too is before you disconnect your vertical rail, there was concrete over pour or something like that previously, so I didn't have to mark mine because they were indentated, where it goes. But if you don't have this, you have a smooth floor or something like that, then just take a Sharpie and trace out where your rail meets the floor. And then that way you're putting it back in the exact spot, because there's some adjustment, there's some play in here. So we really want to keep that aligned up to how it was working before. So let me get this rail put back up, and we'll do an op test, and we'll call this one good and go get a beer. Alright, we got the vertical rail reassembled. Now all we got to do is test it out. First, let's re-engage the garage door. Very nice. Cost about $8. Took about 5 minutes per side tops. And we're good to go. Alright, hope this helps you guys out.